Good afternoon and welcome to What's New in Platform Services for Cumulocity IoT in the second quarter of 2024. So the first thing I'd like to touch on is security. You will remember from Q1 that we changed the ability for the administrator to set user passwords. This has now been extended for device use passwords as well. It reduces the attack vector should an administrator account be compromised, meaning that they can't change the device password, so therefore devices won't be stopped from connecting to the platform. If your device password gets lost or compromised, you need to re-register the device. The next thing I'd like to touch on is around the messaging service. This is relatively new to the platform, and up until now we haven't imposed any limits on the underlying infrastructure it uses. What we would now like to do is do that. We have analysed the use of the messaging service by the Notification v2 API as well as the data broker, and have imposed some limits to actually make sure that tenants don't get into trouble with either a badly behaved consumer or indeed publisher. So, time to live. This is the amount of time that we will keep a message on the backlog without it being consumed. The messaging service is for asynchronous exchange of data, so it's not intended to keep data for a very long time. So 36 hours is plenty of time for your consumers to all be able to get the data, get the messages, acknowledge the messages, and for that data to be removed from your topics. The message backlog was set at 2 gigabytes, and that was quite a lot of data to allow. And so what we've actually done is drastically reduce that to 25 megabytes and 50 megabytes in the case of the data broker. So to give you some idea, if you've got an average size or message size of 200 bytes, each notification v2 subscription will be able to retain approximately 130,000 unacknowledged messages on its backlog. And similarly, for each microservice-based data broker connector, you'll be able to retain approximately 260,000 messages. So we believe that these are entirely appropriate. We will be keeping an eye on it, and if you feel that any of these limits are not suitable for your tenant, please do get in touch with us via global support. That concludes the updates for the platform services for Q2 of 2024. Thank you very much.